we go. Hey y'all. Grand Rising. How y'all doing? Hey, always have faith. Welcome in. Hey, Miss Dina. Yes, I am feeling well. Hey, Balloon Junkie. Welcome in. Hope all is well with you. Hey, Creative Desk Solutions. I am well. What am I doing out of the bed? This is my second day out of the bed. Second day out of the bed. Second day. I'm allowed to be out of the bed. I have um oral surgery. They're removing two teeth on Monday. So I'm off of bed rest for these next couple of days, but I am still taking it slow, not doing anything dramatic or anything like that. So, but I am about to wrap up a couple of gifts. But that's it. I have doctor clearance. I'm okay to be out of the bed. I'm taking it slow. Hey, Courtney, welcome in. Hey, Tasha. Bed rest. Love you, but bed rest. Yes, Tasha, I know. I know. I got clearance. And yesterday I did I've been back and forth to the doctors and stuff like that. I've had a series of tests run and um, that kind of a thing. So I've been out and about. So it's not like I've been totally relinquished to the bed. I was able to get up and do anything, do stuff. But of course, I couldn't do anything. So for the most part, I was in the bed. But day before yesterday, I was told I could start moving around some. So yesterday, I actually made it out of the house for a brief minute. I rode in the car while some errands were run. Um, and then today, I pulled or instructed some people yesterday of what to pull out of my storage for gifts for our family. So we got some things pulled out. So I'm just finishing up. Well, not really finishing up gifts, but that's all I got going on. I got one over here for my daughter that I never wrapped. So I'm just gonna wrap that one, and that's about it. So I'm not doing anything. Yes, good progress. Still taking it slow, but I am very attentive to my body. So believe me, I would not be here if I was not okay to be here. Um, but yeah, we had a good day out yesterday. I woke up today, all was well. So I was like, after having left yesterday, I was like, okay, we're gonna see what tomorrow brings. But today I'm fine. I'm feeling well. So we are pressing forward. So I'm just kind of slowly easing back into it. But like I say, I do need to wrap up this one particular gift for my daughter and stack some stuff in another basket for my other daughter, and that's gonna be about it. I am doing well. I am doing well. I'll be having two teeth extracted on Monday, so I will definitely not be talking and all kind of stuff with you guys. But that'll be on Monday. And for now, the surgery has been postponed. We're gonna see what the extracting these two teeth do. Um, as far as what some of the other stuff that I have going on. So it's been postponed as of now, so they say. But I've already told myself that's just canceled. We ain't even have to worry about that. So next time we go in and get the results of the tests that were recently taken, then I'm pretty sure they're going to tell me that it's not necessary that I have it, and that the rest did me good and all is well, and the teeth being pulled fixed everything, which I know the two have nothing to do with each other. But anyway, yes, take it slow. Miss Nene. Hey, Miss Nene. Yes, I am taking care of myself. Yes, yes, yes. I will definitely feel better. I don't want to lose any teeth and start down that road, but if they are causing problems, then they gotta go. And goodness knows I don't need any problems. So that's what I got going on. So I am up. I've been up for not quite some time, but I've been up for a couple of hours now, and figured I would go ahead and get up and get this done. So I won't have to worry about it. Thank you, Miss Angela. I appreciate you. Yes, everybody that reached out and sent messages, that call, that prayed for me, that left comments. I appreciate you guys so, so, so much. Thank you. I hadn't responded personally to a lot of the messages, but I was trying to keep my stressors at a reduced level. And the more I got to thinking about it and talking about it, the worse I was feeling. So I was like, well, let me just acknowledge that I see you all here. And thank you guys for your prayers and sticking around, you know. But I didn't go back and individually acknowledge your comments. So for that, I do apologize. But I do appreciate it. You guys are absolutely amazing. Calling and checking up on me because I was like, shoot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, aunties, gifts and more. How are you? Hey, Crystal, welcome in. So yeah, that's all I got going on. I'm I think you guys have saw this thing up sitting up here for the longest time. So I'm actually just glue dotting this stuff into place, and then I'm gonna drop it in a bag and be done with it. Prayer changes things. It definitely does. And so does reevaluating and taking a step back and focusing on yourself and all of those awesome, awesome things. So yes, prayer definitely changes things. It changes your perspective and allows, it changed my perspective and allowed me to really focus on what was important. But yes, your prayers and all of that definitely got me through. Now I got a couple of videos to go back and watch. You guys have been putting out content. And for those of you all who are out selling, y'all sell out. I want to hear all about it. I know you guys are going to totally, totally rock it because y'all have some gorgeous gifts. So, y'all have fun out there. If you hadn't had much luck or success out selling, the day's gonna be the day, I can tell you that, because the people is out. So that's one thing I know for a fact. They are out. It's all in God's plans, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Those people are outside. I was looking yesterday when we was outside. I was like, oh, y'all know I wanted to be out there, but I was still, it was, I was like, God, dog, there's a lot of people out here. And they were spending, spending, spending. Oh, y'all, I did actually. I went to the Dollar Tree. I did actually go to the Dollar Tree. And I saw some Valentine's stuff. Now, I had went to the Dollar Tree a couple of weeks ago or something like that. And they had, what did they have up there? Oh, the U-boats were out. So I was like, oh man, they got Valentine's Day out already. So that was exciting. But now, they have they're starting to put stuff out. And they have some gorgeous, gorgeous little cups. I know you guys probably haven't seen them because y'all have been in the streets. But they got some cute Valentine's Day cups coming out. I didn't get any. Had to go in for batteries for all these kids' toys and stuff. So I just looked around, shot a couple of videos, and that was it. Hey. Oh, hey, Trinka. Welcome in. What's this? I hear about you needing bed rest. I did need bed rest. I no longer require bed rest. So I'm out of the bed and finishing up a couple of gifts that I've selected out of my storage of gifts for family members. So I'm just not really putting bows on things, but I'm just messing around a little bit. Did you see the bow tumblers with the straws? I did. Those are so cute. I should have got one. There were only 2 in the store. And I was like, nah, I ain't shopping. I ain't doing this. So I was like, I'm going to be good. I'm going to be good. So I left them there. But then I started thinking about it. Girl, you should have got them doggone things. And like I was telling you guys before, I don't know if you were on the live, I told y'all Bows are the theme for probably Valentine's Day because everything seems like it has bows on it now. Um, so, what did it? Oh, my kid got some stuff. Y'all want to see what my kid got? She shopped for me while we were getting batteries. Blessings on your sales. I'm out here today. No sales yet. Yesterday was okay. Yes, for everybody who is out selling, continued blessings on you and your sales and your safety and all of that stuff. But I know you guys are going to sell out. Here, let me show you what she got. Now this I actually needed. This is a glue dot runner. It does not have a lot of glue dots on it. It's only 200 inches. So this one actually had more than I think those round circular ones did. But anyway, it's on a little retractor thing. So I thought I picked that one up. But that was the first that I saw of those. And of course, like I said, she got the batteries. And these she went in to get for a yarn gift that she's putting together. So that was cool. She told me that there was Amopay there. So this says it's leg and foot daily hydrating serum. So there's that. There was some Amopay stuff that I think went to a quarter. It had been in the store in Dollar Tree for some time. What's that, 25 cents? No, ma'am. All of this is regular price stuff. I think these were. I have to look at the receipt, but I think she said these ones were. That's what she was going in for, was that and batteries. But there were men's boxers there. Men's boxer briefs. This is an extra large, which is size 40-42. And it just has the hearts and the love and all that kind of stuff. Fun print on there. Black band. And there's also the black ones with the red hearts. I'm so glad a lot of my gifts are flexible for our seasons because they come and trinkle. They come and they still running around doing stuff. All kind of things. I was looking on social media. Yeah, no, I've been laying around not doing much. I was looking on social media and people were just going to get groceries and all this kind of stuff. So they're still out with like families looking for groceries and all kind of stuff. And then they got to take all them kids back home and then come back out and look for gifts, which is the plan I heard from like two different people I actually know. They were out with the family getting groceries and all kind of stuff today, food and everything. And then they tell me they're coming back outside later. And I'm like, later to what store? Because everything going to be closed. But that's going to be them. So I was like, hopefully they'll find them a basket maker that's got some stuff for them. But yes, all occasions gifts. I had one guy, he was asking about a Christmas gift. He called me yesterday about a Christmas gift. And I told him I didn't have stuff with like Santa Claus is in it and snowman and all that kind of stuff. But I could add bows, Christmas bows to some of the gifts that were on my site. So he said he'd go over there and look at them. But he said he was really interested in like a lot of Christmas-y items inside of a gift. So I was like, yeah, no, I don't have that. He's like, well, are you still making gifts? No, I'm not. I'm not making a Christmas gift right now. I could have did it, but I was like, no, we ain't finna do that. We ain't even finna do that. New in my Dollar Tree, big jugs of foot bath bombs. Ooh, a big jug. I want to see. But yes, they have tumblers in the shape of little animals. I think there was a chick, a bear, and some other kind of little animal. They were clear or translucent, like you could see through them, but they were colored. So like the brown bear, I mean the bear was brown, the chick was yellow, and then they had a little face painted on there. But they had those things. They also had the tumblers, like clear glass tumblers. Let me see if I have the one with the milk. Hold on. And the ones with the bows. So I'll show you when I go back over there. But they also have bears. So here are the 2026 Valentine's bears. He's brown, and you can see he has the little hearts embedded in him. The red ears, the red heart, the red feet. And these were $1.50. He does have a tag that says to and from. But he has siblings. So we got the hot pink one. And they do have 2 ears. They're just smushed in this bag. And who else? Oh, here's a red. And who's left? Oh, a baby pink. It's kind of cute. So we got those. Now, I saw the ones with the little rat faces. Like they have that little, kind of looks like a mouse or something. I saw those. Do the plushies smell like chocolate? These ones kind of sort of don't. I don't know if these are supposed to be the ones that smell like chocolate. Let's see. It doesn't say anywhere on here that it smells like chocolate. And I don't really smell a chocolate smell. I am well, Miss Estella. How are you? I have been slowly easing back into a little bit of my routine prior to Monday's dental extractions. And the surgery's been postponed, and in my mind that means it's canceled and I no longer need it. So we'll wait for the doctors to confirm that the end of next week. Take your time, don't rush. Yeah, I'm not. Oh, and they also had these little guys. Y'all see these little bears? Those are little hearts on there. He doesn't have any eyes. But they put me in the mind of those little, like the balloon bears or something like that. But these are also at the tree store. And I think he was in other colors. She only got the blue. So we shall see what other colors they have. But we got some bears. That's a pretty bear. Oh yeah, like the disco bears. Yep. I was going to say, I knew you had saw this before. But it's pretty much the same print. You see how it is on the ears here? But this one is like the whole body. And then these have the little hearts in the fur. So those are cute. We got those, special delivery. I was excited to see bears. And this child bring me like 5 or 6 bells. I'm like, girl, what am I supposed to do with 5 bells? She's like, well, I got one of each color. I was like, okay, child, thank you. You could have picked up like 1 box and it would have been fine. This child go in the store and pick up 1 of each color of the bells. I said, well, what's that? Wasn't there more up there? She was like, yeah, there's plenty more. I just picked up 1 of each color. All right, thank you, baby. $1.50 is good. Family Dollar now has them for $1.75. Oh my word! Dang, I didn't know they had one up to $1.75 like that. That's crazy. That's crazy. I should have something to sit you on. Very cute. They look to be a good size. Yes. Here, let's measure them out. Let's see about how big these little duffels are. I don't know if you can see that. Y'all probably can't see. Here, let's start. I don't know. With him sitting in the sitting position, he's about 6 inches tall. Well, he's actually, yeah, he's about 6 inches. I put his butt at the end of the line and measure up, then his head literally touched the 6 inch mark. So from here to here is 6 inches. And he's about 3.5, I say about 4 inches wide. So sitting this way, he's about 4 inches, and then up and down, he's about 6 inches. Are they the same size as the ones from last year? I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Do I have any from last year in here? There was a Valentine box I found at storage that I brought back, and I'm trying to think. They probably took it to my workshop because I don't see it. Yeah, knowing them, they took it to the workshop. But I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. I may venture out there a little later today and see. But I thought they were cute. I love that blue bear. If you find the matching color tumblers and any body fragrances or hand creams, that can look elegant and high end. Oh yeah, that'll be nice. That'll be nice. Just like those pink bowl cups that I was telling you about, tumblers. Those are gonna be. I think they're gonna be a big seller. Especially since we've had so many of those diamond cut tumblers. You know, we got the green, the gold, silver, and red right now for Christmas. Then they usually have red for Valentine's Day. We had all those pastel colors for Mother's Day. Then they came out with the Stanley dupes that were like a pastel. So for them to have a clear cup with some print on it, I think it's gonna be a big thing. And Dollar General has a lot of bow themed items also. Um, what did I see? It was, what was it? I saw some mugs. I don't know if I put that short out. I saw some mugs a couple of weeks ago. One of my stores was starting to put up their display when I was in there, so I took a picture of it. But yeah, they have some both themes items also. So for Dollar Tree and Dollar General are both doing a lot of bow stuff, and we saw bows for Christmas also, especially at like Walmart and stuff. So I think bows are going to continue on at least through Valentine's Day. So if you see any bow stuff out there, definitely I would think about incorporating it. You know, just to kind of freshen up your product, keep up with what's going on outside. But yeah, I love that idea. Creative Desk Solutions. The tumbler, the fragrance, or a hand cream, and one of the little bears. Quick, inexpensive gift. And I found that's what I did find in Dollar Tree for 25 cents. I found Mother's Day boxes. They were in the store and they're 25 cents. Hey Nessa. So happy to see you up and about. Yes, you watching from work today? Okay, honey, thank you so much for coming in. Crystal says, are they 125? Yes, these little bears are 125. I just put up the other ones. Hey, Miss Jody. Is the bowl cup plastic? Yes, ma'am, it is. And let's bring out the colors again. And I will get this little cup over here that shows you, that I can kind of show you what the bowl cup looks like. Hey, Marvella, welcome in. Hey, Miss Jody. All right, so this was one of the Milk for Santa glasses that came out of the Dollar Tree, out of the tree store. So, the bowl cups that I'm talking about are tumblers. Look exactly like this. They're this same shape. It rounds into the top, but it has a pretty red lid, and then there's a straw that comes out, and at the top of the straw they have a little, I can't say it's a straw cover, but it's like a straw charm or whatever, but it's at the top of the straw, and it's in the shape of a bow. So you'd have a clear cup, plastic cup, and then it has pink bows in different places on the cup all the way around. You got a pink lid, and then you have a little straw that has a nice little pink bow on attached to the straw. So they had them with the bows on them, and I think the other one was like a clear cup, and it had red hearts sporadically placed on there. So it was a red heart, and then it had the red heart on the straw. So that's kind of the cup that it is. It's got that little, it goes in towards the top. So just the simple fact that it's this size cup and not one of those big huge tumblers, I think that's gonna be cool because I'm pretty sure everybody's sick of them tumblers by now. It's time for them to bring something else out. So I was glad to see those. And I want to say the box had like, because there were only two of the bows that I saw, and I think there was like six of the hearts still in that box. So they probably only have like 12 in a box, maybe. And somebody had come through apparently and bought four of them. Yeah. So I could see them being a big hit. Hopefully my Dollar Tree has some. Yes, yes, yes. I think they were supposed to have them out by Christmas. They're supposed to be moving on. We're supposed to be moving that Christmas stuff somewhere and starting to put that Valentine's stuff out. So hopefully they'll be getting them soon. But those are super cute. Hey, Miss Rose. Blessings to you as well. Thanks for coming in. Mrs. Stella says that's cute. My daughter loves the bow print stuff. Yes, it's definitely being more and more popular now. So that's why I was saying, yeah, I think that bow print stuff is coming. It's going to be a pretty big hit this year. So, and what else did Dollar General have? Oh, Dollar General had the bow stuff coming out. Like they have some more candles. I'll have to put up the videos. But they had a lot of bow stuff also. But these little ones here came from Dollar Tree. So they have the metallic heart print on their paws, their little feet. But inside the little fur here, you can kind of see the hearts on them. Yeah, that's a better angle. So we got light pink, dark pink. We got the red. And then there was a brown. And then they have these guys. And the only one she bought me was this little blue baby here. Well, two of these blue babies. But she says there were other colors. But I only got the blue one. Like the disco bears. Like they said in the chat. Yep. Disco bear. Miss Jody says, check your local Walmart stores for the Christmas popcorn tins. They are ringing up for $2. And the sparkling ciders are ringing up 50 cents to $1. Ooh, that is awesome. I want some of that cider. I have quite a few glasses this year, and I would love to be able to do some ciders with them for Valentine's Day. Although, now that I think about it, I'm supposed to be getting a license this year. A beverage license. So, maybe not do as much cider. Which would be fine, considering I ain't out there to get any cider. But hopefully I'll run across some in the near future. But thanks, Miss Jody, for letting us know. Nessa says, please hit the thumbs up, guys, as you come in. Double tap the screen from your phone. Thank you so much. Glad to see the eyes open on the bears. Oh, yeah. Yep. I can honestly say they look better quality this year. I mean, even down to the little pupil inside the eye. Their little noses, their little stuff is straight. Now, they do have those ones that I think Yummy was saying look like a little mouse or something like that. I did see some of those out. And I didn't even take pictures of them, but I did see some of those. But these guys were cute. Yes, Miss Rose, I love that brown. It gives a nice contrast. So they're pretty cute. So I'm happy to see that we're getting some fresh stuff out. And never am happy about that price increase, but at least they are holding true to their word about bringing better product in, you know. Hey, Savannah. Welcome in. Welcome in. So I'll leave those up there. Did you, and here I'll show you this this box. And there are a couple of different prints and styles and sizes. But these boxes say Happy Mother's Day at the bottom. Happy Mother's Day. And then this is like a 3D rose. You see how it's kind of lifted up off the box. Um, but these boxes are 25 cents at my tree store. And they had a couple of different sizes. Now I did see on the social media some of the boxes that have these prints on them for Mother's Day, but that were like in a petal, the shape of a petal. I saw somebody post that those were 25 cents, but I hadn't seen anybody say much about these square boxes. So even if you don't use the lid that says Happy Mother's Day and you want it to be an all occasion gift, you can definitely make a nice gift with these boxes, because those are just roses all over there, or flowers or whatever. It doesn't say Happy Mother's Day, all over it. It does say it at the bottom of the box lid right there. But, and there were a couple of different sizes of this particular box at my store. So I got a couple of these. I think I ended up with like 6 of them. 4 of the large ones and 2 of the smaller ones. Your store always had the goods. I was surprised. I was, because I saw one that was in the shape of a, was it a star? No, the butterfly. I scanned the butterfly one, and it was full price. And so I was like, okay, well, then I didn't see any of the petals. But I saw these sitting next to the butterfly. So I scanned that, and it said it was 25 cents. So I picked up a couple of those. And if you watch Joy with Baskets and More, she uses a lot of the decorative containers that Dollar Tree has. She uses those to make inexpensive gifts with when she does her sales for the holidays. So you can make, I've seen some very cute little gifts be made in these kind of boxes. And I'm loving the fact that they're so pretty on the sides. That was one of the reasons I like the boxes from Dollar General. They have all that print on them, but these are cute too. So we picked up a couple of those. And that was about it. That was the adventure. I had a box of bears bought to me, a box of goodies bought in, and I was able to take some videos while I looked around, casually strolling. Hey, all things with a K. It's amazing how much additional stuff you see in the $1 million tree store, as Crafty Leo calls it, when you're just strolling along. I am doing well. Thanks for coming in. I am. I got clearance. I'm no longer on bed rest. I've been off for a couple of days, so yesterday I actually made it outside. I rode around while some errands were being ran and went into a Dollar Tree. And now today I'm supposed to be revamping these gifts so that I can get, because I really did shop my inventory for gifts. We literally went into the storage unit and I picked out, I had my list and I was like, okay, that's for grandmother, that's for so-and-so, that's for this person, and I just went down the list. And I bought all that stuff home and it's now sitting in my living room on the floor under the tree. That's it and that's all. We not doing it. Hey, Rose. Oh, Rose says, hey, Kay. Dina says, $5 white and opaque color baskets, also 25 cents. The large 13 by 13 by 10. The $5 white and opaque color baskets. Oh. Not those new ones that came in recently. The square ones? Not those. Are you talking about? I don't know if you're talking about those. Yes, I was able to get outside. Yes, these walls was closing in. I was like, let me out of here. I saw this live and almost broke my neck trying to get over here. I gotta check on my girl before I head outside. Yes, Kay. Thanks so much for checking. Y'all have amazing sales today. I'm so excited for you, for everybody. I still got some posts up, and I'm answering them as they come in. And I have somebody who's willing to make deliveries for me today. So, um, hopefully, well, he's supposed to be ready after like 1 or 2. So hopefully, I'll post a couple more and see if we can get some hits for earlier this afternoon. We can do some drop offs. He can do some drop offs, but I will have to go over to storage with him for him to pull the items. So hopefully, we'll get a couple more sales going on that way. I also bought over probably about 10 or 15 gifts um, to sell to my friends and family because I am able to go outside. So I'll be going over to my mother in law's house tomorrow and laying around on her couch. But I'll be going over there tomorrow, and I figure since I'm actually going to make it over there to her house, I'll have some gifts, and I'm pretty sure people will buy while I'm there. That's usually how it happens. So I'm going to take some things over there with me. And then on the following day, the kids and the grandkids are coming over. So that's what we got planned. Yes, I was able to get outside. I'm so excited. So excited. And of course, I wanted to do all the things. I was like, we'll go here, here, and here. And then with me having teeth pulled Monday, of course, I was like, man, I need to eat like all weekend long. But that's not really what I'm gonna do. Sounds good. Do what you can. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I ain't worried about it, child. I ain't. But I am still, being mindful of what is available to do. Um, what I can do from the comfort of my home, that kind of thing, or what I can do without exerting too much energy. So I can definitely go kick back on that chair in there and sit up and make some posts to put on social media. So that's what we'll be doing. And then whatever, because like the way we discussed it is whatever he has like at 4 o'clock, we'll go over to storage and pull that stuff, and he'll take out a load then. Um, and then he may do another load a little bit later in the afternoon, later tonight, and then that's gonna be it. So we are offering delivery now because, of course, I can't go out to the people, and I can't have them coming out to me. So I'm gonna have to, have to make a concession. So we are doing deliveries. Boss move, making money from your chair. Yep. I want to be on the street, baby. That's where the money's at. I saw some videos. I was like, look at all them people. And of course, the husband ain't making it no better. Man, there's so many people out here on this road. I was like, I bet. Yes, and mother-in-law's, yeah. Yep. They don't really do, his side of the family doesn't exchange like gifts for adults for the most part, but they'll get each of his siblings' children, they'll get gifts. So like they called and asked for all of the sizes of my grandkids, that kind of thing. So they're gonna get all of our grandchildren gifts, each of his sisters. So of course I was like, man, and he wasn't thinking about it, but of course, if they're getting gifts, then we gotta get gifts. So I was like, okay, fine. So we went right on over to that storage unit and started pulling gifts. I wrote down them kids' name, their ages, their little sizes. Heck, y'all asking me about mine. Let me ask y'all about y'all's. I wrote that stuff down and went right over there to storage and just started pulling stuff. We're going to get this baby this. This baby can get that. He too big for this. And that's just how I did it. So it's just going to my daughter, y'all. It ain't even gotta be a certain kind of way. All she wants is that other s'mores maker. That is her favorite. She's one of the girls that will drink hot cocoa all the time and eat s'mores year round. So we're gonna give her a little s'mores maker. Hey, all occasions gifts. How are you? Yeah, huh? Don't push your shove. Oh no, I'm not. I'm not. I am well. I am well. Hey, Miss Lisa. Happy holidays. I got smart. Kay says I got smart this year. All the teachers, certain friends, etc. I have pulling right up from the gifts I already made. Yep, I was making extra gifts before. Yes, yes, yes. Hope you're feeling better. I am, Lisa. I am. I'm off for bed rest, so I am feeling better. Um, that was a toll on your mental also not to be able to go outside. I was like, it's boring as crap in here. Just watching stuff, and of course, the longer I sat there, the more things I thought about. I could be doing this. I could do this. I could do this. But it's over. That is over. Because I already know when I go back to the doctor, they ain't going to be talking about none of that surgery crap like they was before. So, but, yeah, we get these teeth pulled, cross that hurdle. But as far as health-wise, yes, we're doing better. We're just waiting on some tests to come back. But that'll be the end of next week. Because on Monday, I have 2 teeth being removed. I don't think this is big enough for this. It is not big enough for this. It is not. No, that's going to be kind of tight. Yeah, that ain't going to work. And it's too tall for that. What size bag is this? Let's see. This is a, what is this, 18 by 30? Yeah. How long are you going to be on? I have to go set up. I'm going to be here for a while. I'm going to be here for a while. I'm going to wrap this particular gift. I got a couple of purses over there that I pulled out of storage. I'm going to open those and drop a lotion in the front of them and put their same bow and stuff back on them. And that's about it. We did Christmas boxes for the grandkids. So those boxes that I was wrapping, some of the ones that I had left, I gave each of the grandkids a box and I just filled it with stuff. So, okay, good. I'll be back. Okay. So, those are in there in the living room. Also, there's literally a path in my living room because the entire floor is full of gifts. I mean, it's ridiculous in there. But it is what it is. So hopefully, well, I mean, I know for a fact a large majority of that is leaving tomorrow. Some of it may leave tonight. My grandson's birthday is today. So 3 of the gifts that are in there are going to him today. But yeah, that's all we got going on. That's an 18 by 30. And I'll need at least 14 to 23, 9 inches. So about 4.5, 5 inches on the side. So a 24 may work. Hey, Miss Cam, welcome in. A 24 may work. This is a 32 by 40. I was blessed to have some assistance getting some things returned to the warehouse and out of my house. And with that, of course, comes the relocation of the items. So I can only imagine what it's looking like out there. But it'll be fine. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. honestly think this is the biggest thing. That's really the only thing that hasn't been wrapped. And I don't even have to put it in cello because it's going to my daughter. I'll put that whole thing in a bag and call it a day. I think I will. I think I will. Let's get creative. Let's get creative. So, wishing everybody happy sales, happy Christmas Eve. Is that big enough? This is actually big enough. Let's see. I think. Yeah, let's try it. And this is stuff that you would want to look for after the holidays. Y'all see all these bags? Some of them came after Father's Day. Some of them, these blue ones, I think, are the top of Father's Day. The red and white ones for Christmas. These huge red and white and gold ones were for Christmas. So you could definitely utilize these with your gifts because we have some very large gifts over there. And since we're gifting them, we're just going to drop them in some of these bags and take them off like that. Not today, potential scam. Not today. So you can add that to your list. I don't want to have to do any construction on these bags, but I think I may if I use this one because it is way too skinny. Narrow, should I say. Yeah, it's too narrow. Hey, Miss Nicole, welcome in. I am well. How are you? Thank you so much for coming by. I am off bed rest. I am slowly getting into the swing of things. I'll have a couple of teeth pulls on Monday, but all is well. Is this a bag? No, that's yellow. I think I'm gonna cheat, y'all. I'm gonna drop this whole thing in the bag and call it a day. I ain't wrapping this. I don't see many bags in here, and I'm definitely not going outside to look for them. Says, I'm so glad you were great. I missed you and you've been in my prayer. Thank you so much. I appreciate the prayers. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. This is an awesome, awesome, awesome community. Filled with a lot of very genuine folks. And you guys seem like y'all get about as emotional as I do sometimes. I say, heck, that's the problem with all us mushy people. These are some big old bags. I didn't think it was this big. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to have to take this off the table. Oh, yeah. I'm going to drop some of them comforters in here. Y'all remember them comforters I made? The comforters with the pillows and stuff? I'm going to drop some of them right in here and give them to some of them folks. This is way too big for that gift, for sure. But I can put those comforters in there. My bad. think this will fit. I think so. Yeah. Alright, let's fluff you, girl. And get you up there. Let's take the tag off. Sending sell-out vibes to everybody who's out selling today. And are you guys cooking? Are you having dinner at your house? Or are you just outside selling? Not just outside selling. Or are you out concentrating on selling your products, should I say. Hey, Marilyn. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. I know there are several ladies in the chat who are outside, either selling their gifts or setting up to sell their gifts. This is what happens when your things sit in a box. Well, bows get all smashed. But that's an easy fix. That's why I love the wired ribbon, because you can straighten all that back out and get her some even looking good again. Oh, she's kind of cute. She came right on back to life. Hi there from Memphis, Tennessee. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining me. Alright, so we're going to put some tissue in here and drop this in there in this bag and put a tag on here so my husband will know whose house it goes to. I should put you guys on the floor. My stapler in here. I hadn't done this in a while. Tag out. I guess I can do it with tape also. But I kind of would rather do it with my stapler. Now there's a way where you can put you some holes in here and make you another set and bundle all this stuff down, but we ain't doing all that. If I had my stapler, I would definitely put some staples in this and call it a day. I'm trying to think if I put tape on it. I don't think it's going to hold it. Let's see, we'll try it. And I usually don't like messing up my bags, my gift bags. Because I be knowing people want to reuse those bags just like I be doing. But they're going to have to figure a way how to use it. Because I need the space. There's so many gifts in there. I got to get them combined down so that we can have some space in here. And also in these vehicles as they're getting transported. So. I ain't gonna mark them up too bad, but yeah, my stapler. Darn it. I wonder if I can put a hole in here. I could. Let me see. Where's my list? Trying to remember what phone I put my list on. The Christmas short list. Yep. It's 12:25 here in Florida. I don't even know what the temperature is outside. Oh, it says it's 72 degrees, partly cloudy. It's supposed to get up to 77 today. So excellent, excellent weather, especially to be selling, as opposed to it being super cold outside or any of that kind of thing. It's not raining. It's kind of warm for Christmas, but it is what it is. So that's awesome. Hopefully everybody's weather is cooperating. Get the tag off the inside of this basket. Now, oddly enough, these are the cheapest paper towels ever. I'm some paper towels. I'm gonna fill up this basket. Let me go get this girl some real paper towels. I don't know why she even asked me for these. Alright, that's the start of something lovely. I have a cake box or a top of any sort to fit in here. Let's see, these are cake boxes. Oh, it does fit. Ooh. Cut off the edges on that, and that'll go on there, jam up. And then I can put some other crap up there to the top and call it a day. What time is it? 12:30. Get me some tea. I also have to go out on Sunday to restock on my fruits. We're gonna start with our cleanse and our detox. So I'll go and get some more of that kind of stuff because after I have my tooth full, I can't have any food. So we're gonna do liquid diets and teas and that kind of thing, and then I'll move into probably some smoothies and all that. So that'll be awesome because it's about that time for sure. Ouch. I was looking for a bag to put you in that I may have in the back. I need some more paper towels. Oh, I'll put some toilet paper in here. And some other big stuff at the bottom. Yeah. And I don't think I'm going to wrap this either. I'm going to put a big bow on it. And that's probably going to be it. I may wrap a bow that way. And put a bow on the top of it and call it a day. I guess I could technically put some stuff on here and wrap this and just sit it in there after the fact. But that seems like a lot. And ain't nobody finna do that. So we're going to take the easy way out. And like I said, I'm going to just put some stuff on there and not wrap it. And it's like I ain't finna shrink wrap or wrap that one over there. If it was going outside, I would definitely shrink wrap it because of the glass that's in it. And also the marshmallows and stuff. So I would shrink wrap that, but it's not going outside. So it doesn't have to be shrink wrapped. I can literally drop that in a bag. It's for my own kids, so I can slide it up under my Christmas tree. Look at my berry falling off. I can slide it up under the Christmas tree. But there's no room down there either, so I need to, and this little thing came off. I will let slide it under the tree, but there's no room under there either, so it's going to have to just get dropped in a gift bag. And I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Let's see. Hold on 1 second. camera on, huh? Put another one in there. 14 on and 41 thumbs up. Thank you guys for hanging out. No, it's not the most fun or entertaining live. I have to work my way back up to the entertainment of it all. But I thank y'all for hanging out. Are you gonna cut up there now? I don't want to cut the edges off of this, but I might. I might. Let's try. Smaller box. Is there somebody else out my house? And I have seen gifts like this. Actually, I think, now that I think about it, I think LBE does get a gift similar to this. Well, not like this, no. I can't even say similar. But, baskets with household goods, essentials, and things like that. Or, a big seller this time of year also. In the bottom. It might sit up there. I don't know. I don't know if I trust it. And I'm basically just going to add products in here that are good for the house. Freezer bags and some cleaning products. And these Clorox wipe things. Make sure these things ain't leaking. I bought some of these from the store one time and they was leaking everywhere. Everywhere. Now, if I was doing this for an actual client, I would probably make sure all of my tissues or paper towels at the bottom are, number one, the same brand and kind, But definitely bundled. And by bundled, I mean I would take and wrap them with a ribbon or a twine or string or even a tape. Um, Not your really sticky tape, but like the thin tape, these tapes. Wrap it with one of these to keep them all together so you don't have to worry about your foundation or your base moving, especially if you're stacking stuff on top of it. Uh, but yeah, this thing would go a lot different than this. Um, I am going to go get some pods and some fabric cleaner, laundry softener, or whatever you call it, and put in there. And a couple of other items that she loves to take from over here every time she comes. So we'll put some of all of that in there. Oh, wait a minute. I'm from Memphis. Hey, Michelle Williams. Hello, Susan Martinez. Yeah, wasn't even showing on my other phone. My bad. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you guys for joining me. I am off of bed rest. I am slowly getting back into my routine, but not really. I'm still taking it easy. But I did make it out of the house yesterday, and today I'm revamping, or should I say, putting together a couple of gifts and getting some things ready for our family and friends. Um, I shopped my inventory to come up with some gifts. So that's what I'm doing. But this one is just for my kid. She just wanted some specific stuff out of here. So I figured I'd throw it all in a basket and call it a day. But everybody else, we picked out gifts for those people. And I have a whole bunch of bags in here that I'm going to be dropping those in bags and adding gift tags to. And that's going to be about it. In about an hour or so, I'm going to start making some more posts on social media since I have somebody that's agreed to go out and make some deliveries for me this afternoon. So we're going to post some more stuff on social media and see if we can get some people some items delivered and make a couple of sales that way. I also pulled some of the inventory that I had and I'll take over to my mother-in-law's house. And there's bound to be people over there that want gifts or didn't get gifts for everybody or whatever. So I'm going to do it that way. And other than that, we got some people coming over this afternoon, my kids and stuff. So they may even get some more gifts. I've had them purchase gifts for me for the last like 3 or 4 days. They keep coming in here needing another gift and all of that kind of stuff. So the stuff that I had in there under my tree that I was supposed to be taking to storage, I don't even think I showed y'all. I think the last stuff I showed y'all were the little shot glasses and the, what else did I have? Oh, the lanterns. Some of that stuff. That stuff already went over to storage. Just a couple of them still here because they were left on the table unfinished. Um, but the rest of that stuff is going to storage. So there was another set of gifts that I worked, and they've been shopping out of those gifts because they were still in boxes under the tree. So they were going through that instead of going over to storage and picking out what they wanted for their friends and coworkers and stuff like that. So, but that's good. That's kind of what we've been doing. Just moving along slowly. Yeah, that's about it. The only other thing I need to do, like I say, I'm not wrapping this, whatever this becomes. I'm gonna just put a bow on it, and I may even loop like a bow right here, and just do the bow up here to the top, and just call it a day. Um, so I don't have to worry about wrapping that or that. And the other gifts that are in there, I need to fluff up their bows and drop them in some large gift bags and put who they're to and section them off so that each household's gifts can be in their own little area. I think that's going to be about it. I still haven't finished the grandkids' boxes yet, but I ain't too much worried about that. Hey, Magic Woman, welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for coming by. I was just showing some of the gifts. Oh no, I was not showing gifts. I was getting a couple of things wrapped up, taped up for our family. From out of things out of my stockpile. So that's all I was doing. But yes, thank you guys so much. Those of you who knew about my health situations and all of that. The surgery has been postponed. In my eyes, that means it's been canceled altogether. That's what they're going to tell me next week when I go back in there at the end of next week. But on Monday, I will be having some surgical extractions done and then recuperating over that period of time. And then I go the end of next week for some results. So that's supposed to determine if I need surgery or not. And we'll figure that out once we get there. But like I say, I'm trusting and believing that it's all been sorted out and that I just basically needed a reset and a wake up call and to sit down for a minute. So since I've done that, I am prayerful that all of it is right as rain at this point. And we'll be able to address the other situations some other way than surgery. Um, but, you know, it is what it is. So, but yeah, that's all I got going on. Just wanted to bring you guys up to speed and thank you guys so much for your prayers and words of encouragement and comments and all of the things. I really appreciate it. It's definitely meant a lot. And I am ecstatic to hear about your selling experiences. See how many of you get sold out. And even if you don't sell out, you're still getting your product out there, which is an awesome, awesome thing. So I definitely want you to know that I'm here cheering you on. Is this heavy? It wasn't heavy until I put this soap up there. That's heavy. And this. That's what it's just those two. Gotcha. Happy to see you up and about. Merry Christmas to you as well. Thank you so much. Hey, sweet Nicole, says Miss Rose. I'm pretty sure Nicole is outside, I think. I don't know. I'm out of touch. I don't know where everybody is. I know Tasha was trying to get outside. I had to go back and watch her live. And whose live did I see? Oh, I watched Miss Lillian's live, I think, earlier. She had a live talking about her sales. So if you guys haven't saw that, definitely go check it out. And Tasha's Pretty Girl Designs by Tasha. She put out a live yesterday. So y'all go back and check those out. At least that's what I'll be doing. I encourage you to come along with me. Okay, here we go. All right. It appears the people are looking. The people are looking. My bad, y'all. I wanted to check that message. Want to check the message. Want to check the message. But that's good. That's too cute. Thank you, Miss Rose. Yeah, it's just for my kid. She asked for. She didn't want anything for Christmas. She started naming off stuff that she normally comes over here and gets. The only thing she actually named off were these paper towels from Walmart. And she was telling me the other day that she does something with those particular paper towels. I don't remember if it's a project that she has, or if she does something. I want to say it's something with her makeup or her brushes or something. I forget because these towels, paper towels, are not the best. They're relatively thin and they don't have a lot of tissues on them either. So of course I'm always telling her about buying in bulk, you know, that kind of thing. But she asked for these particular ones. And so I got them, but I actually put some actual paper towels in there. We get the Sam's brand towels um, paper towels, and they're a lot stronger. So I put a couple of those in there because I don't know what she's gonna do with these little baby paper towels she got. But this was some stuff that I stockpiled. I mean, I bought for, I think during the clearance event. I want to say that was $1 or $2. And for the most part, a lot of the stuff that I have gotten, I have coupon for. These came from Walgreens. And they have freezer bags and sandwich bags and stuff like that. They'll run a special where if you buy one, you get like 2 free. So whenever they run that special, I try to hit them up a couple of times to get me a couple of bags to last. This washing machine cleaner, I remember getting that on clearance. Some of this air freshener I got from the Dollar General, probably when it pennied out. There's not a lot, and I definitely got this Flex bin when it went to a penny. So not a lot into this gift, but it's actually household items, and that's what she uses and wants. So I'm gonna put her some pods in there, and probably some other kind of laundry stuff, and a spray or two, like a spray cleaner. And I think she's gonna be done. She's got this Palmolive and some mop cloths for her, what do you call it? Little floor mopper, Swiffer thingy. Veggie Woman says Dollar Tree has a Dollar General product. The Foaming Hand Soap, Sweet Dreams, and Fresh Bloom. 2 additional cents for $1.25. Dollar Tree has a Dollar General product, the Foaming Hand Soap for Sweet Dreams and Fresh Bloom. Oh, I know which ones you're talking about, I think. They were a hand soap, but they have flowers or something on the front. And I saw that they have a body wash that went with it because I was thinking about buying the body wash, and then I realized that the other pump was a hand soap and not like a lotion. Um, but that may be what you're talking about. Why do you got that at the Dollar Tree? Don't know the brand name. Yeah, I think that may be it. I don't know. The Sweet Dreams rings a bell, but Fresh Bloom, I don't know. For $1.25, I wonder why in the world they're sending the Dollar Tree, Dollar General stuff to Dollar Tree. If that's not an indication to buy at Dollar General, I don't know what is. It's a whole line. What? Very interesting. Oh, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about those ones that's in like a mason jar. Um, they have all the different colors. It's like purple. There's a red one, but they're in like a mason jar. A foaming soap is in a mason jar with like a black lid on it, I think. And it just has a big label with large writing that says like foaming soap or something. Those could be it also. I know I've saw those in both of the stores. I wonder if that's what you're talking about. But that's interesting. She says no, plastic. No, it's not a jar, actual jar. It's a plastic container. It just puts me in the mind of a mason jar because of the way it's shaped. But it has that black lid on it, kind of how a mason jar would have it. So that's kind of what I was thinking about. But I'll have to check that out. I wonder if that's the same thing. Very interesting. A lot of these people shop at the same places, get the same types of goods and all that kind of stuff. So we shall see. We shall see. I'm interested to see what they got. I showed some of the items that I found at the Dollar Tree earlier. If you guys are interested in looking at that. I know I told Kay that I would be up here for quite some time, but I don't know if I will. I don't know. I don't know. I may come back and hang out with you guys a little bit later. We may. Now since I'm up, I can come and hang out a little bit. Since I ain't doing nothing and it's hot outside. What's the temperature like in your area? What kind of temps y'all got? Let me go get one of these purses to open it up while I'm sitting here. So I can get finished with this. good to see you up. Hey, Pudding Pie Designs. Thank you. So good to be up. We're still taking it easy. Moving slowly, but we're moving. Trying to finalize some of the gifts for our friends and family. Daughters and or kids and grandkids primarily. So we shopped our own inventory, and went out there and got some gifts, and now I'm just putting them together, see what we can come up with. Nobody's expecting anything, because everybody knows, that I've been down for the count these last couple of days, so nobody's really expecting anything, but we still got some gifts to hand out, so the grandkids don't care nothing about that. Well, actually, they have been extremely understandable. Even the smallest ones know that Gigi hadn't been feeling good, so they've been really understanding about it. But it's one of the things about a gift designer is I had quite a bit of additional inventory left, or should I say completed gifts that I can use as inventory. So I went through and pulled the items that I thought would be fitting for the people that I had on my list, and that's what we're going to give them for Christmas. So that's what I got going on currently. I think I bought a couple of hand soaps inside to add with some of these purses. And then other than that, we're going to put this bow back on here and close it up. I didn't put any of these in here. I guess I could put the green in. I'll put the green. Oh man, I had a pack of lip glosses. And then I took all my little product from up here. I ain't got nothing up here. Let's see what's in this bag. That was hid under the table that they didn't get to. They didn't see this bag. Hey, Just Gifted. How are you, Miss Sonia? I am feeling well. How are you? I am off of bed rest, so I am ecstatic to be up and moving around. Hope you are. How are you feeling? If you're doing well. Let's see, what do we have? We can give them, have little Yardleys. I can give them a little Yardley and a lotion and call it a day. I have some blossoming lip oil. What in the world did I have this stuff in here for? What was I putting in this gift? Oh, it was one of the trays. Here it is. I was going to say, why do I have this? I was putting all that stuff in one of these mirror trays. So apparently I had pulled a whole bunch of items to try to put in a concept on this tray. And it was under the table, so it didn't get taken back to the workshop. So I do have some stuff in here I can play with. Now I'm just kind of going through here to see what I actually have in here. Miss Sonia says, I'm doing much better. Thank you for asking. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm glad you are feeling better. Hope you're able to enjoy the rest of the holidays. Let's see. Oh, here's another lip oil. I'm just trying to find all kind of stuff in here. I have Bath and Body Works bows. Do I have Bath and Body Works up here? I may have Bath and Body Works in here. What is this? That's not Bath and Body Works. Neither is that. What are those? Oh, I do have Bath and Body Works, y'all. Put some Bath and Body Works in here. There are shades, but my children are so particular about their fashion. I don't know if they'll even want shades. Oh, well, very interesting. I did not expect this to be in this bag, but I'm happy it is. All right. So we got a couple of purses. We'll pull up each of the purses and figure out what we're going to put in there. I'm kind of liking the green. I guess I could do a pink. You can do a gloss and like a hair bow thingy in there. Or I could do some Yardley wipes. A Yardley wipe and some lip oil or something. A lotion, some wipes, and what else? It's the Scent Therapy Line Foaming Soap. Oh, Scent Therapy. Very nice. Can't wait to see that. I'll be so happy when they get new stuff in. Not like I'm going to buy it all, but I'll be happy that they're bringing out other stuff. And like they say, it's definitely the thrill of the hunt. As far as I know, there was no new drop for 25-cent items at at the tree store. The Tree of Dollars. There was no new drop last week. And I haven't heard that there's anything dropping this week, especially with tomorrow being Christmas. So it may be the following week before we start seeing that stuff. But I do know that they're putting out the Valentine's items. So if you have not seen those, be prepared. They're coming out shortly. I got a couple of bears, and I saw some super cute tumblers. And they're not the diamond tumblers like we've been seeing for the longest. So if you have not seen them, be paying attention because it seems like they may be coming out. The Scent Therapy. That is so interesting that they would have that. And it's got a big old 125 on the back of it. Let's see, do we have any white out? They didn't take this. Just like kids to clean up and not actually clean up. Somebody told me they mopped this floor, and this floor ain't been mopped. Betty says it's a whole cardboard display. They have Tahitian vanilla line and a pink sugar line. Yes. Yep. I saw the pink sugar and the Tahitian something. I only saw like 2 pieces of the Tahitian yesterday. I know it was a big bottle and then like a short one, so I don't know. And I saw that River and Roll milk stuff, but again, it was just 2 pieces, and I thought for sure there were supposed to be 3. So I didn't pick them up. I mean, I wasn't necessarily into shopping, but I haven't been able to find like the whole sets, which is interesting because I thought for sure all of that stuff came in a box together. But it could have been medication brain or anything. But yeah, the Valentine's stuff is cute. We're getting a couple of new items in. Excited about that. I was looking for my little whiteout pen so I can white out the price on here, but I don't see it. And like I said, it's just going to my kids, so they already know. Oh, I found it. Let's see. Hold on. Moving over here. Yeah. We'll get off of here. I am. Go ahead and finish this. The one thing we're not cooking here or anything, but with the kids coming over Friday, I had to, of course, prepare, get ready for them. So we got I had to get everything set up. That was get the rest of this stuff off of this table. That's why I was like, let me go ahead and get these last little gifts done so that I can get this stuff sent out of here, and then I can go ahead and get my table set because we're gonna need this. We got 5 kids. Veggie Woman says Pop Shelf has their Valentine's items out. Very nice. Yes, yes, yes. I have to look at their website and see if they're going to bring a Pop Shelf store near me anytime soon. Because we don't have Pop Shelf, and I want a Pop Shelf. I'll be killing it at Pop Shelf. Wait a minute. Did I break this? Alright. So we covered that up. If they actually go in there. I could have put if I can figure out which of these gifts up here are actually for people, haven't been designated for people, get them separated, then I may go sit out on the porch and put some stuff out there in the yard and see. Because it is definitely people passing by. Hey, Brenda Alexander, welcome in. Welcome to the live. Miss Brenda, I am off bed rest. I'm still taking it easy, but I have a dental extraction on, what day is it? Monday. So I have 2 teeth pulled on Monday. And then next week I get to go in and learn what this most recent round of testing has shown. And that's supposed to be when they're going to determine if I actually still need surgery or not. Right now it's looking like not, and that there are other ways that we can remedy some things. But before they took that off the table, they wanted to go and look at a couple other things. So they had some more tests ran, and for the time being, I am out and about. Not really out and about. I'm up. I'm out of the bed. So that's what we got going on over here. Hope you're having an awesome, awesome day. Not a lot going on. I was just, I shot my inventory and went and got some gifts for my family and friends. So there's a couple of things that I'm going to drop. These were just regular, or just purses that didn't have anything with them. So I just added them hand cream and some little baby wipes. Some of them may have lip oils that I found in this bag that was left in here. I had a couple more lip oils, a couple of body spray sets, some nail polishes over there. So we're just adding a couple of things to a couple of things to make them be gifts. And we're going to add them back to the collection that we have in there in the floor. The only other thing I need to do, I guess, today is to make sure I have all of the food items that we're going to need for Friday. Because if we don't, then I need to let one of the children know that they need to go out and get it today before the stores close. As opposed to, well, I guess they could technically bring it out Thursday morning or Friday morning. But they're probably going to want to be here before the sun rises, knowing them kids. It was kind of like a sleepover, but not really. They're coming over to have breakfast and watch the game and just hang out for the day. So they'll be starting that early Friday morning. I know them. So I got everything for a couple of casseroles, breakfast casseroles, some little nibblers for the day. I got all that stuff. The husband is cooking some chicken. And other than that, we're just going to be sitting here chilling. So the plan is to have the floor clean, of course, by then. So we got to get all these other gifts delivered to today and tomorrow, so that when they do come on Friday, it won't be all that stuff in there. So that's what we got going on. Just revamping a couple of gifts and getting them ready. Dropping a couple of other things in large bags. I had some comforters, those large blankets that I added a pillow to and put a big bow on them, put them in a bag. Clear cello bag. I just dropped those into some of my large gift bags. Not this size gift bag, but a larger gift bag. So I'm just adding things to gift bags, baskets to gift bags, so that they'll actually be able to just grab them and hand them off and that kind of thing. So that's all I'm doing right now. I am about to get off of here though and take me a little bit of a break. We got 15 in and 47 thumbs up. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate the thumbs up. And yeah, just go and chill for a bit. Actually, not chill for a bit. I need to check this food to make sure I let them know so that they can go get some stuff and if they need to before the stores close. And then I'll probably come over here and finish showing this and then just be done with it for the day. But that's about it. Like I say, just listen to my body, trying to, trying to do what it is that I need to do. Oh wow, this is disgusting. Yeah, I remember my little bear, this little bear thing that I was squeezing, my little stressed bear. I just looked at him and he has goo coming out of the bottom of him. So whatever gel is in here is literally coming out at this point. That is probably some toxic crap. I can't believe it's just coming out like that. And I wasn't even playing with it. It's just been sitting up here on this thing. So for this stuff to be coming out by itself, those poor little kids get this mess and get the playing with it. They probably used to it. They probably think it's slime. It doesn't have a smell, but yeah, we're gonna throw that away. That is nasty. You see it? It's literally bubbling out of this gift. I mean, of this little bear. Yeah, I touched it. Yeah, okay. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Thank you for your thoughts and prayers. Your, oh, yeah, I gotta go wash my hands. This crap off me. Your comments and concerns and all of the things, your prayers. I appreciate it. Those that have reached out, those who wanted to reach out but couldn't or didn't for whatever reason, I thank you as well. Thank you for everything. I appreciate it. So I'm gonna get off of here and do a couple of things I need to do, and I may come back and hang out with you guys a little bit later so I can hear all about your sales and how awesome, awesome, awesome things are going. I know some people are in the house and getting ready to start preparing for their Christmas meals and things like that, or preparing to either travel or hang out with friends and family. So, yeah, we'll check in with you guys a little bit later and see what y'all got going on. So until then, y'all have a great rest of your day. And peace and blessings. Take care of yourself. We'll chat at you soon.